My name's Jason Jarrod. I'm an exercise scientist and an exercise physiologist. Every injury is unique and every fitness goal is unique. Work with me and you'll get the professional direction you need with your situation. Hi, I'm Jason Jarrod and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be talking about recovery after exercise. In a previous video, I have mentioned something called delayed onset muscle soreness, which is the soreness you get in your muscles after you've exercised. Typically doesn't happen on the same day. It might happen the day after or even the day after that. It might last for several days if you're very new to exercise. Something that's come up for me a couple times recently is how much recovery should you have in between exercise? As a general rule, you're fairly safe if you let your body recover until you have no muscle soreness in the body part that you're about to train. So if you're completely new to exercise and you exercised your legs yesterday and it's all new to you, I probably wouldn't exercise my legs today. So the risk with this is you may injure yourself slightly. So if we increase the load too soon and we increase the intensity too soon, we give you too much too soon, there is a risk that you could injure yourself. It probably wouldn't be a major injury, but you might get a sore tendon, you might get a slight tendonitis or a muscular strain. So we really want to avoid that because that's going to set you back, at least several weeks, if not more. So if you're new to exercise, you've just done a general whole body program, give yourself a couple days in between exercise. Now, some people are on a more complicated program, so they might have a lower body strengthening day on one day, and they might be training to increase their ability to jog for, they might be training for a half marathon or such. So what to do when it comes to cardio and strength training. So if you've done strength training, and of course strength training is when you do lift weight basically. So it could be dumbbells or barbells or using the machines to push anywhere between 8 and 15 reps is roughly the approach that we use. So that's strength training. You did strength training yesterday on the legs, probably don't do jogging today. Okay, so it all depends, again, these are general rules, but it all depends on how conditioned you are, how long you've been exercising for. This is generally for new people to exercise, or if you're being introduced to something new, to new leg exercises or to a new intensity, be really careful with doing too much too soon. So don't, if you've had a session with me, for example, and this is what's happened before, if you had a session with me, I took you through new exercises, new intensities, we're pushing it up, not too much, but we're pushing it a bit. And then the next day you went in by yourself and you did some jogging and maybe pushed that up a bit. And then, knee, bit of tendonitis the next couple days after. So just something to be aware of. Space your workouts. Please, at least if you're new for the moment, don't exercise a body part if it's still sore, the muscle. If the muscle's still sore, don't exercise it. Just let it rest, be on the cautious side. Otherwise, please reach out to me. I always wish that my clients reached out to me more. Like, it's part of the service you're paying for, guys. Just message me or call me or email me. If you have any questions. It's really important that you don't injure yourself. One of our number one priorities is to help you avoid injuring yourself on this journey. Now, with that said, minor injuries are often part of the journey. We want to prevent them where possible, but they are part of the journey. If you get some tendonitis or something like that, don't panic. Things will be okay. The cat's just turned around and swiped us and we've got a few scratches. The scratches will heal. We'll go in for belly rubs another day and everything will be fine. So don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. We can manage it and we can work through things. So it's all part of the journey. Unfortunately, I've found that people don't realize that the journey is not going to be an easy one, and you're not going to have linear progress. So You're not going to improve every week necessarily. You're not going to see results every week. You could go for a month or two without seeing results before anything kicks in. That's actually not abnormal. So that can happen. That's where it affects our motivation, and we need to start looking at motivational strategies. I see rehabilitation and fitness as a bit of a coin. So on one side of the coin, there's motivation. When people are motivated, they can overdo it. They can jump the gun. They can go too far and get an injury. Not a big injury, but they can get an injury. On the other side of the coin is motivation, but a lack of motivation. Nothing's happening. Clients coming in to see me once a week, and that's it. So they need psychological strategies for inspiring them to drag themselves in and do what they have to do to follow the program. So usually we've got somebody's one or the other. They're perhaps a bit too motivated, a little bit too gung-ho. It's like they're going too hard, too fast, and they're in injury risk territory, or they're not going hard enough. They're not going at all. Maybe once a month by themselves, every other time is only with me. So if either of these scenarios sound like you, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like it if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any great content, and of course, comment with your thoughts below. Feel free to reach out to me if you feel like you need any guidance, and look forward to seeing you.